I think through the middle of next week. 86 today, 83 tomorrow with clouds early, then some afternoon sun. Nice on Sunday, 82, low humidity, 81 for Monday. The showers move in late. A couple of more showers around for Tuesday and Wednesday with temperatures close to the 80-degree mark. Ladies?
Okay, thank you, Chris. Well, Friday means another field trip here on Today in New York. This morning, it's Megan's turn.
That's right. She's floating around the Hudson this morning on a New York Waterway ferry. There's something extra special about her particular boat. Megan, good morning.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm not seasick yet, but for those people that are actually driving to work today, let's take a quick look at the Gowanus. So far so good out there. It's just the usual volume as you make your way past the belt merge in through Industry City, northbound and southbound there, all is well. Then we'll take it to the Brooklyn Bridge. Upper East River crossings and Lower East River crossings doing well at this hour. If you're taking the Brooklyn Bridge into Manhattan or Brooklyn, it looks good. And you were saying special about this boat. You're right, Darlene. There's so many of these boats in the harbor that very often they do more than just take people to work. They are often the first responders when there's an emergency out here, and that was never more obvious than when Flight 1549, US Air Flight 1549, landed here, a miracle landing on the Hudson River.
As soon as my guys heard the plane, 4 boats were on site immediately. My office dispatched as many boats as we had at that time. At this point, I'm guessing 14 at the most on site, as others were bringing passengers to the terminals.
How long before rescue boats came? Quick. I was in the bus.
There are ferries out there. They jumped up right away and probably saved an awful lot of lives.
This is not the first time that we've come and did something like this.
Amazing that you could see all these people that just moments before were flying in an airplane, to see them walking, off the rafts, off the ferries. There really were no words.
And Mom's talked to him. He's on a ferry right now, on his way to the side.
Everybody responded. Everybody responded the way they needed to. I think the boats went there that quickly.
We helped set triage up in Pier 79 here in our Port Imperial Ferry Terminal in Weehawken.
There's only mild hypothermia, which is just amazing based on the weather today.
The triumph of the landing on the river could easily have turned to tragedy.
It's terrible that it happened, but if it was going to happen, this outcome is as good as you could ever hope and pray for.
I believe now we've had a miracle in the Hudson.
Hey guys, that miracle on the Hudson, a lot of that had to do with this guy here. This is Captain Vincent Lombardi. He was the first responder on the scene that day, so we're going to hear a little bit about the rescue mission. Vince.
Good morning, how are you?
You were turning your boat around, 3:30 in the afternoon. You had passengers on board this ferry, and you see a plane sitting in the Hudson River. Was your heart racing? I know you've had training for this sort of thing, but in the moment, how did you feel?
It didn't set in the minute I saw it, because I didn't think it was what I was seeing. I thought it was a boat and an odd-looking vessel, and my deckhand pointed out to me. He said, "Oh, that's a plane." And it became a little overwhelming. Right. I knew I had to maintain composure and get out there and help those people.
So you headed for the plane. There was some beautiful seamanship involved that day, because you had to pull the bow of that boat up just close enough to help those people, but if you hit the wing, they could have gone in the water. Were you nervous about that?
Oh, yeah. Definitely I had a current against me. I was just praying on the way out there that I got to do my best today, and my crew will do their best, and we weren't going to let anybody get hurt.
Did you warn the passengers on your ferry what you were doing? I mean, there's this sort of code of the sea that goes on. You had this other job to do, to bring your passengers over to the New Jersey side, to Port Imperial, but you saw you had something else you had to do. You had to help another vessel on the water.
I made an announcement over our public address system. We're going to assist these people, to stand clear of my crew. We'll let them do their job, and if we need their assistance, we'll let them know. And we had a few passengers who jumped in right away.
Wow, they helped.
Who were handing out life vests, assisting my crew with pulling people up the ladder.
How many did you save that day?
56.
How did you feel when you pulled the last person on?
I felt like I had to get them to shore. They were cold.
Right. Okay. Well, great job. You're obviously a hero. You can see New York Waterway Ferry does a lot more than take people to work, you guys. Back to you in the studio.
I sure do. Lombardi, thank you very much. All right, thanks.